Mkurugenzi mkazi wa Benki ya Dunia, Mama Bella Baird, ameeleza sababu kadhaa za benki hiyo kuzidi kuisaidia Tanzania katika mradi wa kunusuru kaya maskini TASAF. Baird amezitaja sababu hizo ikiwa ni pamoja na kufanikiwa kwa kiasi kikubwa kwa mradi huo kwa miaka iliyopita kama ilivyopangwa. Hayo ameyasema hii leo wakati akizungumza na waandishi wa habari hapa jijini Dar es Salaam, ambapo amesaini makubaliano ya Benki ya Dunia ya kuisaidia Tanzania mkopo wa masharti nafuu takriban fedha za Tanzania trilioni 1.035 kwa ajili ya kusaidia utekelezaji wa kipindi cha awamu ya pili cha mpango wa kunusuru kaya maskini Tanzania TASAF.
According to the midline impact evaluation of the program, it has been very successful at reaching the poorest of the poor in Tanzania. Over 60% of the beneficiaries belong to the poorest 20% of the population in terms of consumption, and over 80% to the 40 bottom percent of the population. Households receiving cash transfers experienced an additional 10% reduction in poverty, accompanied by a 20% boost in monthly consumption compared to households that were not benefiting from the program. Most importantly, the program is contributing to the building of human capital in Tanzania. Improvements have been observed among beneficiary households in several dimensions, including children's school enrollment and literacy, attendance of regular maternal and child health services by mothers, health insurance registration, food security, and very importantly for long-term poverty reduction, accumulation of assets. Thanks to the program, more than 11,500 savings groups with 150,000 members, of which 74% are women, have been formed. Finally, it's important to note that the program is having a very important effect on the empowerment of women, with over 80% of primary recipients of the cash transfers being women. I want to also note that the evaluations of TASAF have been done independently from the World Bank, from the government, and we know that they are genuinely verifying the results of the program and confirming what we have, as the government and the World Bank and partners, have seen for ourselves. And one of the key features that is identified as part of the success of TASAF is the consistency of payments to beneficiaries that allow households that are very poor to smooth their consumption patterns, to manage crises with some predictable flow of resources, and to save and prepare for the future. And this consistency of payment must, and I know PS will continue into the future, to ensure that those poor households are given that platform from which they can begin to pull themselves and their families out of poverty. Having seen the impressive achievements of the TASAF program over the last 7 years, the World Bank is very proud to support the second Productive Social Safety Nets project, which supports TASAF with a credit of 450 million. This is the second largest project we've ever done in Tanzania as the World Bank.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's directly for the poorest in Tanzania. So we're all very proud of that. And when I presented this project to the board of the World Bank on the 12th of September this year, we had extremely strong support from all of the World Bank's shareholders. Over the next 4 years, more than 5 million Tanzanians, with more than half of them women, will benefit from this vital program. TASAF support will enable many extremely poor households not only to temporarily move out of poverty, but to progressively build their asset base, their human capital, and their resilience to lift themselves out of poverty for the long run.